Hello, my name is Mukesh, Dr. Mukesh Chauhan. Today I'm revealing the beautiful mystery about Krishna. Krishna is one human being, has been worshipped as God all over the world, certainly by Hindus and Christians as well in the West, but Indians worship Krishna as their God. His statues are worshipped everywhere. Why is that? What's the divine reason for this? Well, in today's presentation, I want to share some new divine secrets which the world doesn't know, which certainly Indians don't know it, but Krishna worshippers don't know it. Krishna was the first person who wrote the religious scripture Gita. He wrote the original Gita. What the world doesn't know is that there are three qualitative Gitas. The three qualitative Gitas. The first Gita is the present scripture. Is the present scripture, which is of 18 chapters and 700 slokas. The second Gita is Gita between world spiritual father Shiva and Brahma. So this is the second Gita. And above that is the first Gita, which is between God and the Krishna, the first Krishna. And so this first Gita is between God and first Krishna, the knowledge discussion between them. Shiva, world spiritual father, also gives knowledge to first Krishna in this scripture. And above Gita is the most beautiful knowledge, which is creator's knowledge. It's a creator's scientific knowledge, which creators reveals only to first Krishna. Why? Because it was first Krishna who would first search for creator of our universe. He had searched for first creator, the highest, the most powerful creator, which first Krishna had searched for in his epic journey. From 3 o'clock in the morning with his daily meditation in search of this unseen power which he felt was there and which was all encompassing, had to be there, he felt. He was beyond space and time and beyond any restrictions. And this is what the first Krishna had searched. And the first Krishna comes inside body of, the creator comes in the body of first Krishna and comes inside his brain. Now, what you don't know is there is also a second Krishna. The second Krishna, which is the Gita between Shiva and Gita, the second Gita, which Shiva delivers to Brahma. Shiva delivers this knowledge to Brahma. And this is where corruption comes in, because Brahma was involved in serious corruption of knowledge. This is where the Brahmanical corruption comes in. In India, there are many fake things, fake worship, fake things written in scriptures which people blindly accept as truth. But that's wrong. They don't dissect through it. They don't dissect through it. Which the first Krishna dissected through it to discover many divine secrets that it doesn't add up. There is something wrong with the knowledge which is present in the third, the scripture, which is worshipped everywhere by everyone. So there are two Krishnas. The first is a truthful one, in whose body creator comes and who also exposes God's knowledge. The second Krishna is involved in corruption and is known as Brahma in India, who should never be worshipped because he was involved in serious corruption. And I'll reveal more secrets later on. So it's a tale of these two Krishnas. And the second Krishna wanted to maintain his dominance on earth. The first Krishna had no interest in any of that. He just wanted the truth. He was not interested in any egotistical exercise or any power struggle or to establish himself as number one. And what happens is entire religious corruption is exposed by Creator and God. Creator, who has made every human being on earth, explains to this first Krishna in beautiful scientific subquantum level knowledge that first Creator had made God. Creator had made God at the beginning of the universe. And then Creator reveals to this first Krishna the scientific structure of God. The scientific structure of God. Nobody in the world has this knowledge. Only the first Krishna had, which only first the Creator reveals that to first Krishna on earth. This is a source of confusion in Genesis and Bible as well, and with Jesus Christ as well. But that's a separate topic. I just want you to be aware that the knowledge is corrupted also in the Christianity and Judaism, as well as in Genesis and Torah for that matter. It's the first Krishna who discovers conspiracy after conspiracy to cover up the name of the Creator. And he is inspired by Creator to take on this fight, to expose the truth to masses so people become aware of how the truth has been completely covered up and they've been misled. They've been misled deliberately and knowingly by the worldly religions, particularly in India, which leads to India's downfall. It leads to India's downfall. God also reveals the religious corruption to this first Krishna, and asks him to expose that which he was doing throughout. But nobody from God downwards wanted the knowledge of Creator to come out on earth, because they all knew if the ultimate truth emerges about the Creator, which if first Krishna finds this out, then he will fight tooth and nail to reveal this knowledge. Doesn't matter what the price was. It was a very heavy price which the first Krishna paid. He was completely destroyed on earth so that he would not remember that he had met this Creator. He had met this Creator. You can only remember this if you have the memory. You can only have the memory. Without memory, you cannot remember anything. And that's the reason why the first Krishna's memory was completely destroyed on earth in a conspiracy in Mauritius. Their entire religion was involved to destroy and wipe out his memory, so he would not remember who the Creator, whom he had met. And then there was another conspiracy, so that the plan to use this first Krishna who was truthful for their plan, which was a separate plan, which was to cause the war. And they didn't want the first Krishna to know this truth. And that's why the entire religion had ganged up against this first Krishna and destroyed his memory, his assets, his home, his life. But first Krishna knew that this is special. And that's why he continued despite monumental opposition by entire religions of India and the world in the hierarchy involved, with the demigods and goddesses who were all involved in corruption, which Creator reveals them as well, so that Krishna could tell the truth to mankind and humanity would benefit from this. Krishna was the only person on earth who was given the knowledge of Creator, of I am God, of I am God. If you know this, acquire this scientific knowledge, then all the different religions of the world disappears completely. All the religions disappears completely. There is no reason for the Pope at all. There is no reason for the priests. There is no reason for the Maulanas. There is no reason for the Brahmins to be in India. They all disappear at a stroke. Why? Because Creator has made everybody equal. Creator has made everybody equal, and it's human beings through corruption of religious knowledge and hierarchy of corrupt entities and energies who have lied to humanity and kept them in an artificial bubble so that the truth would not emerge. But one person had the conviction, the guts to follow and fight through, which Creator was inspiring him to do and reveal some of the secrets about the universe. That's why Creator knew that all he had to do was to inspire and charge up this first Krishna to reveal the truth to the masses. And if this first Krishna becomes aware of this conspiracy, so that nobody would know about this Creator of a universe, despite scientists' phenomenal efforts to unravel the beautiful mystery of Creator creation, they haven't succeeded. This is a complete corruption to block that ultimate truth. To remember, this is Creator's knowledge, not my knowledge. But I pursued that with my journey starting from London, when Creator gave me such beautiful shifts in my life, quantum shifts in my life, I call it. And there were quantum shifts, which forms part of the journey which I took on in search of Creator of our universe. Little did I know what would happen, how my life would change completely in this epic 30 years journey. It took me 14 years to find the Creator, and more importantly, discover that the noble cause for which I had gone to help make a temple, all the Hindu priests and all the deities, they were all Hindu priestess, I should say, and the deities, they were all involved in corruption. And to fight against all of them at the same time is not easy. Why? Because they didn't want the truth to come out. Others who would worship them. Why would you worship all these false entities, none of whom are God? They projected themselves artificially at God, but they are not really God. If you want to worship, you have to go much higher in life. Forget about stone worships in whatever form or formats. Forget about mantras. You don't need any of them. It's a beautiful, divine universe. It's a friendly universe. Only thing is, people need to be aware, and they need to start the journey. From where? From within themselves. How? Through the medium of their consciousness. This Creator reveals how it had made consciousness as the epicenter of the universe. And Creator reveals this beautiful knowledge of consciousness to first Krishna. It was first Krishna who was given the complete divine knowledge of consciousness and many more secrets, which a second Krishna did not have any of that knowledge. But unfortunately, jealousy got in his mind. This is the second Krishna, and he tried to destroy the first Krishna, and he did destroy it. But despite all the monumental obstacles, the first Krishna pursued through and fought to expose the ultimate truth about Creator of our universe. And then secondly, God. That's a real mystery about two Krishnas and also three Gitas. And above that Gita is the ultimate knowledge, which is completely missing on earth. Who has made us? Origin of life. It's first Krishna reveals Our human beings were made by creator of our universe. Creator of the universe had made every human being, not religions as espoused with Bibles, Adam and Eve. That is not how human beings originated. And there's a beautiful mystery about the scientific structure of how Creator done that before the inception of the universe, and how death and life is pre-planned by Creator to precision. And it is precision, subquantum precision. Creator took me through the most detailed subquantum level to explore some of the finest secrets about how everything functions on Earth and how Creator controls everything. It was his first, Krishna, was given the divine knowledge of 1 second, 1 second in which Creator can take millions of people away from Earth. Nobody in the world knows the secret, how that happens, but that will manifest on Earth. In 1 second, Creator has the power to take over millions of people instantly. Now you see, now you don't. That fast it will happen without leaving a trace of evidence or any fossil evidence. This is something which science doesn't know, but they will see the proof when it unfolds. Evolution loses out because they don't know who the last common denominator was, who the last ultimate common denominator was, and that is Creator. And that is Creator. And there's black hole at the depth of it, which Creator reveals the beauty of its construction and how it protects every human being on Earth. But this is separate.